Welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Pete Alonso.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs. Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win, and really, that's all his teammates can ask for, so we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Bill Berger, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Headed towards the corner. Thomas sizing it up. He's got it. And there's one down. Here's the Giants lineup. And we check out the guy in the 7th spot, Lane Thomas.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Gilberto Jimenez will hit next. That one finds the zone. 0-1. One out, base is empty. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. One down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. And the count's even at 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Smoked on the ground a second, and that will end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, and now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And today's starter, Brandon Williamson.
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him. So he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
Bottom of the first. This is Bryson Stott. The lefty fires. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
The wind of the pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, currently with a 13-game hitting streak.
That's way outside. 1-0. Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball 2.
Stop. Aboard here at first with nobody out. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And that's ball 4.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a quick number.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Just missed. First and second, no outs. Here in the second game of the series. In the dirt. Throws. Save. And both runners move up on the wild pitch.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Got him! And that is a big first out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here's Austin Riley. Went deep in the ball game last night. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. 2 on, 1 out. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he deals. That one at 95, missed up top. Ball 1. And another ball.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
Comes a 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And the pitch. Goes down looking.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Jordan Lawler stands in now, looks at that one inside. Second and third, 2 down. High fly ball out to left field. Ramos settles under it. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Scoreless after 1. All set. set for the start of the inning. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Blake Sable. Cabrera back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. A wind in the pitch. On the ground. Slides for the stop. To first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Dom Smith stands in. That one's in there, and that's strike one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at-bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Elliot Ramos at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. And another ball. Lane Thomas in the on-deck circle. Two outs. And there's the automatic.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt pop it. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
We got full count.
Second inning here, no score. The pitch. Inside ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Lane Thomas in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
High fly ball out to center field. And that is that. So the Giants leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Bryce Harper to the plate.
The designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
The line to kick the pitch. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
Alec Thomas now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Thomas going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Johan Rojas. And there at the knees for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. And now it's the Giants DH, Austin Hendrick. Cabrera back to work. That one's in there. That's strike one. Hendrick measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. There's a strike.
You know, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Make quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Maximo Acosta, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Up the middle, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Here's the third baseman, Bill Berger. Flied to right his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. That's a little bit low. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And another ball. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Marsh snags it, and that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the speedy catcher, Harry Ford. As he turns on the rubber with that good live arm deliveries. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. To third. Berger fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Number 5, second baseman, Bryson.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And downstairs. Here's a 1-1. And another ball. High fly ball, right field. Thomas under it and makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
March stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Kicks and deals. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. And we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Gilberto Jimenez. And the right-hander back to work. Trying to bunt his way on.
Well, these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The pitch. Stays alive. Pitches in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Just off the outside part of the plate.
It's a good take.
Righty to the plate. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Mitre takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The Giants hitless so far in the game. This one lifted in the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's the Giants catcher, Blake Sable. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside. Now move to first. And he's back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And the righty deals. Runner on the move.
Two balls.
Throw to second. Tag. Out out at second.
Well, they tried to press their luck a little after having just picked up their first hit of this ball game. So that caught stealing kind of stings. Can't blame them for trying to get something going offensively, but so far it's just not happening for these guys.
Pitch misses outside, and that's ball 3. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And there's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Smith takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Kicks and fires. Swings through that one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. One left for San Francisco, and we are still scoreless. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And a pitch. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. That misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That to right. Moving under this one. And it's caught for the out.
Now the third baseman,
Austin Riley stands in for the Phillies. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
One down, base is empty.
Well, that's out.
And now it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it, or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
So 2 down now, and here is Jordan Lawler. That misses, and it's 1-0. And now the lefty. There's a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Here's a 2-1. Good eye right there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there on the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
And at first, here's the Phillies DH, Bryce Harper. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
Now the 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
The lefty, the 1-0. And there's the strike. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his...
Runner takes off. Ball misses. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
New inning getting started. Here's Elliot Ramos. The right-hander back to work. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Here's Lane Thomas. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
Just a great effort all the way around at third base right there. Nice job to get a glove on it with the dive, but it was the recovery that was so impressive. If he doesn't hop to his feet and get the throw off in such a fluid motion over there, I kind of doubt he gets the out.
And up next for the Giants, Austin Hendrick. And first offering is fouled off.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. And ball 1. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, buy-in.
1 ball.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
2 outs. On the ground to third. And he grabs it foul. And a pitch. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Now that.
And digging in for San Francisco, Maximo Acosta. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. The shortstop takes the ball. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the second game of the series. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a swing and a miss.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
And another ball. Cabrera checks the runner, and he's back standing. And the pitch. Got him looking. That ends the frame. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. Bottom of the inning. Here's Harper now.
The designated hitter, Harper.
Here comes a pitch. Ball 1 to Bryce.
You know, these Phils need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
The line of the pitch. Foul ball there. That one missed.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Got him. 1 away.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
1 out, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Right through there for a strike. That's inside. And now it's even 1-1. 1 run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. And strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Got a good eye there.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2-2 now.
And another ball. Bryson Stott hitting on deck circle. And he walked him.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Paid Povich. The southpaw is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Blaylock, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Left-hand hitter waits. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. A strikeout and a walk. And that one missing low. The 1-0. And there's the strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Ford at third. Stop. On at second with two down. Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And now it's 1-2. Outside.
Yep, out.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
All set for the top of the 6th. Down the third baseman, Bill Berger. Cabrera back to work. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
And here it comes. Hit softly on the ground to third. Riley zips it across. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Gilberto Jimenez, the next Giant to hit. Jimenez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That missed by a lot. And 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one misses. And that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Geraldo Mitre, the next Giant to hit. Mitre having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Runner on the go. Ball outside. throw to second. Great jump.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Outside low, and it's 2-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Righty delivers, and a foul ball makes the count 2-1. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the second game of the series. That one hit to right. Snags it for the second out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Here's the catcher to hit, Blake Sable. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high-leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
First pitch just misses. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Now 1-1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Phillies 1 and the Giants nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Cade Povich.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now for the Phillies, Pete Alonso. The lefty fires. Just off the inside edge. And he swings over the top there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And there's a ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Right. Not sure what to expect after that first pitch. And he deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. His 2nd homer this series, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Singy, that's his 299th career homer.
Yep, closing in on a pretty big career milestone. 300 will be extremely special.
So digging in, Jordan Lawler. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Late with the swing there.
There are very few counts in today's game where you can just full-on expect a fastball. I mean, even 2-0, perfect example right there.
Oh, what a stop. No throw. He's safe at first.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Harper at the plate now as he chases after that one. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Reggie Crawford, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Strom also getting ready. One run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the sixth. Runner takes off. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Alec Thomas. He's already homered here in this one. That pitch clips the outside corner, and that is strike one. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That one ripped, but foul. Just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. He goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Up the middle, and that one handled. They take the force out, inning over, and it could have been worse. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Dominic Smith. The pitch. Just missed. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Tom Buckner, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Romero, the left-hander, also throwing. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Missed with a changeup, and now 3-0.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one finds the zone, and now 3-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that's ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. With the tying run at the plate, here the top half of inning number 7. That's in there. That is strike 2.
Oh, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Tying run at the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. the pitch. Rips one to right. Fair ball. Around second, on his way to third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Next to hit, Lane Thomas.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
So the tying run at second. Pitch is in there. That's strike two. Check swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
So a young arm coming on now out of the pen. Robinson Santana.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Austin Hendrick, the next Giant to hit. Golden opportunity right here.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And fouled off. Two on, one out. Ball one there. Swings and misses. And that's strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Hit slowly on the ground. Stop. Throws to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
The batter, the shortstop, Maximo Acosta.
And down to shortstop, Maximo Acosta.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch misses. The tying run is 90 feet away. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Bunt attempt. Popped up. Nice grab on the run. And that's the third out. A run, a hit, and a man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Phillies 2 and the Giants 1. Bottom of the 7th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Harry Ford.
For the Phillies, the catcher, Harry Ford.
As the lefty gets to work. And that's in there at the knees. The wind of the pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
As a hitter, I'll take that all day long. An off-speed pitch, it's not going to rattle your cage too much.
And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Bryson Stott. And there's a foul ball. Nobody out, runner at first. Base hit, center field. Throw back back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. We often hear the phrase short two, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Fouled off. He was late. On the inside corner for a strike. First and second here, no outs. And that's outside. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning. And off to a shaky start. One and two here. Ground ball to first. Could be two. Off balance feed. There's one. On to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, they had the chance of turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
To short, could be 2. 1 at second.
That's an out.
On to Smith.
He's out.
2. 1 hit, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Giants 1. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Bill Berger.
The third baseman, Bill Berger.
The wind and the pitch. Fought off foul. That one out to right. Thomas gets under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Joe Romero.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Gilberto Jimenez. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a base hit right there.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I can watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
1 down. Here's the second baseman, Geraldo Mitre. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Kicks and fires. Runner on the goal. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Now a check on him at second, back safely.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release play.
So the tying run at second.
Three balls.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
The pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. At the belt and fires. Right side, hard hit. Stop over to first in time. 2 gone now.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Blake Sable digs in now. Known for his late inning heroics. Out to short, and it's through for a hit. The tying run is in to score from third. It's 2-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now it's Dominic Smith. And downstairs. Just missed. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Abner Uribe, the league saves leader, up and throwing. Brash also throwing. And a pitch. Hits the corner. And it's 2-1 now. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Elliot Ramos on deck for San Francisco. Two outs. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And a 3-2. On the ground right side. That's a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here is Elliot Ramos, 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. And the right-hander deals. Hard ground ball, base 9. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw's offline. He's saved. They lead it in the 8th.
A swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First and second, 2 outs. Lane Thomas now at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that one almost hit him. kicks and deals. And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That's inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside low. Full count 3-2. Austin Hendrick waits on deck. Ground ball, Alonso. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 3 and 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tristan Beck.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading up for the Phillies.
1-run game. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Gregory Santos, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Righty to the plate. That one in there across the letters.
Well, we call that key holder. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And the righty deals. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Carrying well. Caught just shy of the wall.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Bunting for a hit. Scoops it up barehanded. He'll be safe at first easily. Good effort on the stop, though. But now that brings the winning run to the plate.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the barehand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Here's Bryce Harper. Beck checks on first. Lawler back in standing.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Substitution being made at first. Pinch running here, Justin Crawford. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Alec Thomas stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. That
2
one
balls,
missed.
no strikes.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Double steal. A squeeze, and he gets it down. No flip to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And this one is tied. A run scores in the play.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing.
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, R.J. Dabovich.
Now pitching for San Francisco, number 94, R.J. Dabovich.
First and second, 1 out. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. There's a strike.
0-1.
And the pitch. Just missed.
Would have let off that pitch
strike.
down.
And there's a curve through for a strike.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
That's a base hit. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. It's 4-3.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the Phillies catcher, Harry Ford. And ball 1. Two on, 1 out. That one misses.
No strike.
And now 2-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
2-0. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. You can kiss it goodbye. He flexes his power with that swing, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Left-hand batter waits. And now it's even up.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball down the line, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Matt Strom into the game.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
1 out, runner at second. And now here is Brandon Marsh. And a little something. He's trying for third. Pitch in for a strike. And they got him.
Well, he had a really good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter right there. Just not enough speed to outrun a good throw to third base.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here comes a pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Jimenez settles underneath it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. Last chance coming up for the Giants. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tom Buckner. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 23, Tom Buckner.
Now it's the DH, Austin Hendrick, 1 for 3.
Austin Hendrick.
And a pitch. Buckner goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Right-hander kicks, deals. And it's strike 2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Maximo Acosta, the next Giant to hit. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0.
No strike.
Swings through that.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The line to kick the pitch. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Next pitch misses, and the count is even, 2-2.
It's got to be a short game. Then I got to get home.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies take the first 2 games of this series.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line for this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 10 runners on base. For the Giants, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.